Welcome into Wideside Sports. Randy Fraley here, sitting alongside Tiffany from North Carolina.
I'm back. I'm excited.
Live in the studio. How's it going, Tiffany? That was probably our most favorite segment right there that happened.
They like the Tiffany voice, I guess.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still laugh at it. I've
listened to it a couple of times, and I don't know. I don't know what came over me. I felt the voice come through, sourcing through my body, and it just, came out of my mouth.
Like you're a method actor.
Yes, I studied.
I encompassed the role of Tiffany.
Yes.
From North Carolina.
Yes.
And the one from South Carolina, I can't.
I don't know how to do a South Carolina accent, just the North Carolina accent.
Yeah. Is there a difference? I don't know. I don't know. I always feel, and I'm just pulling this right out of my ass. I don't know anything, but I get the feeling that people from North Carolina feel like they're better than the people from South Carolina. And I don't know why, but I have that feeling that that's a truth.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I could probably get behind that. Of some sort. I was just like, oh, you're from South Carolina? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, don't talk to me. Yeah.
It's like and Virginia thinks they're better than everybody. But
fuck Virginia.
But the further down south you go, I mean, like people, like people from Alabama can't make fun of people from Florida because everybody makes fun of people from Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
that North Carolina is like, or the other one would be like, North Dakota saying, hey, fuck you, South Dakota.
We're on top.
We got almost 10 more people than you have.
Oh,
we got that oil too.
Speaking of the South and things like that, I can't stand of how Southern accents are in every Southern state.
Say they're not.
They're not in every Southern state. You hear a Southern accent like Tennessee, West Virginia. You go down to people that are from North Carolina, even Florida and Alabama. They don't have a real strong Southern accent.
The one that really bothers me with the Southern accent are the motherfuckers from this state that have never been down south. They've always lived here.
Yeah.
Their parents and their grandparents are from here.
I know.
And somehow this 18-year-old has a Southern accent.
Yeah, I know.
You're a poser.
Yeah. You pretend to have a Southern accent.
Poser.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because you think it's cool?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. No. To talk like you, I mean, I don't know if we have a Southern accent. Maybe if somebody heard us from another state, they think we have a Southern accent, but...
Well, the Midwest is kind of what they consider, and I just heard somebody talking about that in like the acting community about that the Midwest is kind of the no accent area.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's kind of what they...
Yeah.
So when you do just like the standard American, like a British actor, it's more of a Midwestern.
Midwestern one. That way they don't pick up any accents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And they always have better American accents it's always the craziest thing. Like you watch a show and then like you see an interview with the guy and he's like, got a British accent. It's like, holy shit, that guy's a super good actor.
Oh yeah. I didn't know Hugh Jackman was Australian until the movie Australia came out.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't even watch that movie. I heard an interview about it and he was like, oh yeah, from Down Under. I was like, oh God, what are you doing?
I think that was the year he hosted the Oscars.
It could have been. Yeah, exactly.
And he said, an Australian playing an Australian in a movie called Australia. I can't believe I didn't get nominated.
Yeah.
Really stretched your legs.
Yeah, I just didn't know that. I mean, I watched him play Wolverine for years.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, okay.
Well, House.
Yeah, House.
I was like, Hugh Lowry.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not American.
Yeah.
You sound very American.
Sound very American.
But yeah, I mean, states having troubles with each other. We're just going to start that. The North Carolina hates South Carolina.
Okay, I'm behind it.
I just assume that's a fact.
What side are you on?
I don't know. I mean, sports-wise, I think North Carolina has more to offer.
Okay, yeah, I'd say that.
I mean, with Duke and North Carolina.
And
South Carolina.
North Carolina State.
Like fucking Clemson, so.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah. I think South Carolina could pull it out.
But they got the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
So.
But they suck.
Yeah.
I think if the Gamecocks were competitive, I think South Carolina would get that nod.
I don't know. I got to favor South Carolina because their fans at their games openly chant "Go Cox."
Yeah.
I just have to go with that, I think. If you have enough, spite in you to chant Go Cox. You got my vote. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, if you work hard enough to be a cockmaster.
Exactly.
I mean, that's,
yeah. It's nothing like the Texas Tech bell ringer, though. Have you ever seen that?
Fuck that. What we need is more cowbell.
Have you seen the videos of the guys? It just looks like they're just wanking off on that bell. It's awesome.
Okay, can we find something different to do? I used to have, when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I only played football for a couple years before I switched to golf.
Did you ring the bell?
No. But a kid in my class, his mother was a cowbell. And just, you went to the same high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not good.
Yeah. We're not good to have. Don't ring the cowbell.
Especially we were in a bigger football conference at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not good.
I'll ring it
it's
56-7.
What are you ringing a cowbell for? You should bring it to a JV game and ring it.
Somebody's parents when I was in school brought I'm thinking it was either propane or something powered air horn, or it could have just been air. I guess it looked like a propane tank, but from the field it looks like a propane tank. But it's a big. She carried the tank with her up to the stands.
I feel like somebody should have stopped her
and just
no
at once a game,
That's
once a game she blew it.
Here on the start of the third, it's like the start of the fourth quarter. It's like jump around in freaking Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bring a
start of the fourth
horn.
quarter at Heinz Field. They play that one song.
Something to do with ketchup.
By the Sticks. No, I forget what it's called.
Yeah, it's like Pittsburgh.
But yeah, you got us playing the fucking air horn.
Well, they got to play something. It's the only way you can keep Ben Roethlisberger from jerking off, apparently.
Yeah, wow. I did see that. Did he just get drunk and beat off? I mean,
how much do you have to jerk off to confess that you have a problem jerking off?
Yeah, I know.
I'm addicted to porn and masturbating.
Yeah.
And how about the shit kickers on the other side of that? It was a Zoom conference call.
Yeah.
A Christian Zoom conference call.
They got leaked.
And he thinks he's trying, helping other people. Hey, I'm a superstar. I had problems. Here's the problems I had and overcame. Who the fuck leaks that?
I know, it's bad.
I mean,
it's bad. What do you think? Like, one of them
sacred.
I guess that you can't talk about your masturbating problems.
We talked about him like a week ago live on this show.
Yeah.
Not his, ours.
No, yeah, it's our problems. But it was a thing of just like, one of them had to be like, text their buddy, dude, Roethlisberger's on here talking about how he jerks off too much. Like, that had to be the text.
Yeah.
And then it just got bigger from there.
Do you think that's why he needed Tommy John?
Could have been. That's what. No wonder his arm was weak.
Start
cranking his shaft too much.
Third quarter, like, where's Ben? It was an interception. Hey, he's jerking off in the medical tent.
He thought he had a concussion. Nope, he just had to crank one off.
I mean, I know that's a problem for people that, it's like, I jerk off 6 times a day. What?
Why?
What now?
How much time do you have?
How does that thing touching the inside of your underwear not make you cry at that point in time? I mean,
does it at the 6th one? Does it just like air come out? That sweet release of air, or a little like flag that comes out that says "bang" like in the old cartoons.
But yeah, that was unforeseen of the. Okay, well, I mean, nobody needs to know that, and 2 of like. For sure, quit that group that you're in.
I was going to say, join Catholics. They don't share shit. It wasn't confession.
Either that or just push it even further. Yeah. Just start making shit up.
Yeah. Halftime, they thought I was using the restroom. Nope.
Yeah. Well, my favorite thing to do is I like to line my dog up, put a little peanut butter on the old poop hole, and get in a milking position.
Oh, God.
What, Ben?
I got an image in my head. I did not like it.
I think everybody did.
I did not like it.
But, wonder if it started after he bounced his head off that fucking car hood.
For the motorcycle accident? I don't know. Maybe he does it to not cheat on his wife when he's on the road.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Is that a thing?
Obviously, he allegedly had some predatorial problems.
Yes, allegedly.
Like cancel culture is not coming after him. He's
I know.
Admitted masturbator and had 2 issues.
seems like he's just a sexual deviant at this point.
It seems like, I know we've talked about this. Boy, how famous, I mean, not that he's not famous now, but how famous would he be if he didn't have all this off the field shit?
Yeah, I know it.
You know?
What do you even be talking about?
After you win a Super Bowl, you get in a motorcycle accident that probably would have killed a normal person.
Uh-huh. Your hometown hates you.
Yeah, your hometown hates you because you kind of act like an asshole when you come around.
Yeah.
You know, you had the one incident, and then a little later you had a second incident.
Yeah, I know it.
But those both went away. Now you're masturbating too much and addicted to porn.
And alcohol.
He
looks like a drunk, though.
Yeah.
I mean, when you grow your beard that long.
And, I mean, according to Jay Glazer, this was the first offseason he ever worked out in his career. And I can believe that because he usually looks like shit when the season starts.
I just don't know. For one, you gotta. Who leaks that though? I mean, he had enough nerve and balls to come out and say that.
Yeah, and his hand wasn't even on him.
Yeah, I know it.
I mean,
and then he had to just all of that. Everybody had to share it.
Yeah,
and it's crazy.
Can't do anything anymore.
You can't.
Oh, was we not supposed to talk about this? It's a group chat for men
that are struggling with addictions. That are struggling with
addiction problems.
And you
for sure. You ever hear about that anonymous part of that?
Yeah. Why didn't he just I wouldn't even have put my face on a Zoom meeting. You can blank out the screen and put it.
I'm a quarterback for the Browns.
Yeah. You don't even have to say that.
Yeah.
I'm Ren Benwisselberger.
Bad thing is, if he wasn't so damn famous, it'd be a great fake name.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, that's I mean, because everything was trending up for him, too.
I know.
You know, he'd been working out, apparently looking good.
That video came out of him throwing.
Came out, seen an interview with Connor, saying that his ball is zipping off of his arm.
And then
big things.
Yeah.
But, you know, probably not going to be able to beat those Joe Burrow Bengals.
Yeah.
Pretty tough. Pretty tough.
Yeah, I don't know. Crazy.
Wonder. I mean, you know, you have to question every time he fumbled a ball because he should have had some grip strength.
That's why he doesn't wear a glove on that right hand.
That's right.
I don't need that. I don't care
like
if it's raining.
Calloused. All right. I figure we should probably move on from this. There's going to be some baseball.
Yay.
So they say. Agreed to 60 games.
60 games.
Little fine tuning to do. More
medical,
on the safety side of it, of how the travel is going to work and everything.
Yeah.
The one thing I think is weird is how NHL and NBA, they're all doing that biodome thing, and the MLB is going to start playing in a month. Man, they're traveling to stadiums.
Yeah, I know.
And the NFL will be traveling to, the NBA will still be biodomed and quarantined, but while the NFL would have already played 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, which is weird.
Well, that's why are you guys doing that then?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not sure. The fact that there is going to be baseball is either a thing of, oh, we actually got along, or we just said, fuck it, we got to have baseball, or we're going to lose it. One of the two.
Well, I think the owners got what they wanted. They just wanted to get it as cheap as they could, and 60 games is probably about as low as they could go. And the players didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
You can boycott and strike, but they're going to tear up that collective bargaining agreement, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because all your guaranteed contracts go out the window.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad that there can be more sports back. I mean, you can't. I don't watch baseball, but it's got to be more competitive this round.
60 games got to be interesting.
It's got to be.
Because, I mean, you look at that, 60 games into the season, the team that won the World Series last year would not have made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because they were still under 500.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I mean, every game matters. You're going to see some... people, you hear the injury side of it. Oh, we got to worry about the injury side.
What's the difference?
One, what's the difference? 2, haven't you been training this whole time?
Yeah.
You haven't been sitting on the couch like me and you and just been like, when we play, we play.
And what's the difference? You're playing less games. So if you played a full season,
exactly,
tack another 100 games off, there's more chance for injury. I don't understand. Now, you say something about getting sick,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fine if you don't. I mean, but
yeah.
the injury thing of like I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, but that's what they've been talking about. I was like, oh, are they
going to do what, a 3-week spring training?
I think so. They got to report July 1st or something.
The only ones that's not enough time for would be the pitchers.
Yeah.
The position players, you'll be in baseball shape.
Yeah, I mean,
but the pitchers,
how hard is baseball shape anyway?
I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, and you start taking out the basically because the travel schedule was the most grueling part.
Yeah.
It's 162 games in 185 days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
But now it's not that.
Mm-hmm.
It's 60 games, and I don't know. I think they're going to do some double headers and stuff so
Probably.
they can have some days off.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be better.
Oh, I think
because
it's
everything
be better.
matters.
Yeah, yeah.
You go on a 4-game losing streak, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, yeah. You're going to see some of the best pitching and hitting that you've probably ever seen just because it means more.
Yeah. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But, we'll see how it goes.
I wish they kind of would have done, and I know the NBA started, I wish they kind of would have done it the NBA way of, hey, all you shitty teams, we're just going to push you to the side. We know you're not going to make the playoffs even with the 60 games. But
Pirates are going off at plus 50,000. You bet $100 and they win the World Series, you win $50,000.
Holy shit.
That's how shitty they are.
Oh, my God.
Because, I mean, you look at FanDuel and stuff, how much money they're going to make, because why wouldn't you throw $50 on it for 25?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to happen, but what if they went on a run?
Yeah. Crazy.
I looked at it because I think the Reds went off at like plus 3,500.
Mm-hmm.
They're about middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of that 1,500 to 3,500, most of them are. And then you start getting to the Yankees and stuff like that. You're getting under the hundreds. But,
the Yankees won't win it either. But
no.
I mean, they don't.
Cheating bastards.
They are. They're cheating fuckers.
Think they're cheating on that Aaron Judge. He's not 6'6". Some bitch 5'7". Got him on stilts out there.
Oh, yeah.
Cheating on that, too. Which I think he's hurt.
Probably.
I don't know how he got hurt, but I mean.
What about Stanton?
Isn't
he he's on the Yankees?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. Giancarlo
Stanton. He kind of fell off a little bit after which happens a lot when people get that big money into New York and then, okay, done.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't have to prove myself anymore.
Nah.
I'm paid through my life.
Gave my good years down here in Florida. But you're saying Dak?
Dak, yeah. Old Dak Prescott is going to sign his tender.
I think he did.
He did sign, yes.
I had to do it.
$31 million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that extends their window to July 15th.
Yep.
They can negotiate till then. Plus, he can get the playbook.
Yeah.
Because until then,
he wasn't
allowed to talk to Mike McCarthy.
Yeah. Which, you got a new coach.
He's not on the team.
You should probably want to. I would have just signed it and then bitch afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're going to do anyway.
Well, they're going to sign it. They get till July 15th to work out a deal.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people get confused of that's a hard deadline. Like after July 15th, they are not allowed to talk about contracts if you're on a franchise tag.
Yeah. Not until the franchise tag's up.
Yeah. Not until the next open window in the offseason.
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
I don't think they get a deal done.
I don't think they do either. Because there's nobody signing any deals.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey got a deal.
That's it.
Because nobody knows. You don't have fans. Salary cap goes down. And not to mention, let's be honest. What are the Cowboys going to do?
Mm-hmm.
They apparently saw what the Rams did and thought that was a good idea. Let's make everybody the highest paid player at their position.
Yeah.
And then a year from now, we have to cut everybody for nothing.
Yeah.
Because we can't pay them.
Yeah. I just think that both parties are so far apart that even in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever it is, that it's just not going to get done.
Well, they are, but they're far apart and they're not at the same time. Because numbers-wise, they're on the same page. It's years.
Mm-hmm.
Dak wants 4. They want 5.
Yeah.
Because that's what, I mean, and I get, especially when they do this, I understand what Dak does because they want 5 years control, but 5 years means 6.
Uh-huh.
He wants 4, which means 5.
Yeah.
Because if they do 5 years, and then they can just tag him again. Now you're at 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then they can transition him.
Oh, yeah.
Push it to 7.
Yep. Yep.
So, I mean,
he, you know what? If he wouldn't be in Dallas in a few years, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. And I don't know if I'm Dallas, I don't think I pay him.
Yeah, I mean, it's take your chances.
I was looking at those stats in since 2011.
Yeah.
Teams that won Super Bowls were mostly on their rookie deals.
Yeah.
They're all cheap quarterbacks,
Mhm.
and the other two was Peyton Manning was one of them.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what his contract was in Denver.
Wasn't much.
I mean, he was at the end of his career. It's kind of a show me deal.
Pretty much.
And Tom Brady, who was taking pay cuts.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other stat I saw was Dak's stat against playoff teams.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's like 1-8.
Yeah, it's terrible.
With like 6 touchdowns and like 8 interceptions, and his passer rate.
Their record against winning teams is not good.
No.
I mean, it's not. I think Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. He's probably top 15. But other than that, I mean, he's not worth the whatever amount of money. In my opinion, he's not worth the $45 million that they're going to pay him.
No. Well, he's not getting that.
I'm just saying.
He's going to get 33.
Yeah.
Because that's just what it is. You're not Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You're just not. And Patrick Mahomes, if he gets that 40 mil, you got 2 years, and then you got to blow your team up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Patrick Mahomes is going to be, unless you kill it on your draft.
Yeah.
Because right now they have the best quarterback, we'll say that.
Yeah.
With a track team.
Pretty much.
And a Hall of Fame tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yeah. Exactly. And some pieces, their defense is mediocre. I mean, they scheme well and they blitz a lot, but they're okay. They're not anything top 10. Statistical wise, they're not top 10 defense.
No.
I mean, they got some good players on their team. Get the defensive linemen, Frank Clark and Tyrann Mathieu. Good guys, good players.
Well, theirs is just don't give up 50.
Mm-hmm.
Because still, every playoff game they trailed by double digits.
Yeah, exactly.
In every game.
Every game but the Super Bowl. I don't think they traded double digits, did they?
I think they might have.
Was it? Okay,
I think moving into the second half, I think it might have just been 10.
10, okay.
But I think like starting that third quarter, I think it was
10? Okay. I don't remember, so
I'm not so sure it wasn't almost close to the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Because they were losing going into the fourth quarter. They were losing in the
fourth quarter, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their defense, they were a bend, don't break kind of defense.
Yeah.
Kind of, just like, do your best.
We can hold you to field goals. We'll be okay.
We'll be okay.
Which, with that offense, yeah.
Yeah.
If we can just not let you if we hold you to if you get inside the 20 and we hold you to a 50-50 field goal to touchdown, we're going to beat you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I don't know how I feel. It just the quarterback deals. You're like $35 to $40 million of a $200 million cap.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, you have other people around you.
You're showing that this ain't working. Because every time, win a Super Bowl, Joe Flacco gets paid. They have to cut all the wide receivers.
Yeah.
Then he gets booed out of town because why? Because nobody to throw to.
Yeah. It's the way it goes.
It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, and it's for sure pay the man, but
get
you don't
your
have
money.
to sell your whole team. That's and God's honest truth, I truly believe it's why Andrew Luck had to retire early.
100%
They just gave him the fucking team, and then they had nobody to protect him. One, and they had nobody to throw to. That's not a very good combination. He had to hold the ball or run with it.
Yeah,
because
that's all he could do.
That's all he could do, and he fucking hit every other play.
But that's one too. And I'd heard them use that example of when he came up that he was probably a guy that would take a pay cut. They say the NFLPA will never let that happen because he's a franchise guy coming up, and they need him to set the bar of what the quarterback pay is.
Gotcha.
So they wouldn't let him sign a deal if he wanted to because he didn't have a clout of Tom Brady or something.
Yeah.
But
he's only been to
that goes to show you, hey, you signed for $35 million. You're getting jack shit around you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Dak, you get this deal at 35 or 40, whatever. He wants 40. You get that deal. You get 1 year more with Zeke, so they have to cut him.
Yeah.
Then you get 1 more year.
Yeah, and
they got to cut Amari Cooper. They got to cut Zeke. They got to cut.
They got to cut some of the guys they just paid on the defense.
Offensive line. That shit ain't happening anymore.
Yeah. They kind of lucked out though with the one guy retiring because he was going to get paid too. His contract was about up.
Yeah.
The center. Yeah. The guard, one of the two.
But yeah, that's just I don't know how you do it.
I know.
Because of the last 5 years, every year somebody sets a higher market, So when Mahomes signs then the next big name that comes up will have to be more than Mahomes.
Yeah. Just because they want to be the one to be.
Got to be the best.
Got to be the best. Got to be the biggest contract.
And I don't know how and maybe that's where it's at that's how you get the Tom Brady at 25 and you get the Phillip Rivers at 25 and you get, hey man, we can get proven quarterbacks. Maybe it's on a 2-year deal. $25 million.
Yeah.
Another 10, that's a top rate wide receiver.
Yeah, exactly. $10 million a year. That's a pretty good receiver.
High level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a number one receiver. It's just not top tier number one, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
I think 14?
Something like that. I think Julio is making 14, I think, close to that.
But
yeah. I mean, it's going to be a shit show. For one, Dallas is a shit show anyway, just because
they always are.
Just Jerry Jones doesn't know. I'm not sure he knows what the hell to do anymore. But
I don't think he ever did.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't done anything since he fired Jimmy Johnson.
I know.
Because he wasn't getting enough credit.
Because you didn't do anything, bud. Sorry.
Well, I want some of the credit, too. None of you didn't do anything.
You're just there. You own the team.
How they have a guy also there that's they have a general manager.
I know.
What's his job?
I want to be that general manager.
Clean the toilets?
I mean, you're getting paid general manager money, and you don't have to make any fucking decisions.
I assume he's just got to be a salary cap guy. He's the guy that's got to work all the numbers and says, Jerry, fucking stop. We can't. Our payroll next year is $350 million.
Yes.
The NFL's not going to let us do that.
We can't do that.
And I have to get the necessary roughness, guys.
I like is the one of the linemen that's just, isn't he just fights everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Feel like this year's going to tell you a lot. Like if the Tampa thing goes, you're going to start seeing, people head that way.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, you just, as far as, well, they can't afford to pay him. That means he's getting like a Cam Newton.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, Cam, we can sign you as a starter for $20 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
You got to prove it.
Yep.
All right. Well, he was an MVP like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So
couldn't take it that much. I mean, I still am amazed that, and I know why he's not signed. I do. I understand why he's not signed because he's a starter, and you're not really seeing any teams go after starters right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he's not signed, and he doesn't want a backup role. But it's crazy to me that we're going to have an NFL season without Cam Newton on a team.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he was hurt last year. Well, yeah, exactly. A healthy Cam Newton. Because the guy's dominant.
And that's just one of those things of like, right now, we're just going to say that he's healthy.
Yeah.
Is there 10 quarterbacks in the league better than him? There's not 15.
No, there's not.
That.
There's not.
So he's somewhere between 10 and 15?
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Are you telling me he doesn't have a starting job?
I know it.
Because he's your starter. When you sign him, he's your starter.
Exactly. But everybody's now going with, oh, we got this guy, this young guy we drafted. We're going to go with him.
Like, I understand that in Buffalo.
Yeah.
You made the playoffs. You won a playoff game. Let's see where this kid goes. I get that.
Yeah.
But, man, like, the fucking Chicago, when that all happened, when bringing Foles in and of like,
they get it. I mean, for
like $85 million wrapped up in your quarterback position.
Yeah.
What if Foles doesn't win the job?
Yeah, I know.
A $28 million backup.
I know. It's crazy.
I mean,
it's crazy that he's not going to be on a team.
Yeah.
I don't even care if he starts.
He should have been at Jacksonville. I know we talked about that. But.
Yes. He should have been in San Diego.
Yeah.
I don't really care if you draft Herbert, you're starting Tyrod.
Because you can. Yeah, I mean, they must really like Tyrod Taylor, which,
that's fine.
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, that's fine. But
you signed Cam to a 2-year deal, and you just cut him after the first year.
Yeah,
Because he's probably not, he wouldn't have stayed anyways if he did well.
Yeah,
he's off.
He's off somewhere else.
You know, it's a Teddy Bridgewater kind of thing.
Yeah. Dumb.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the Saints should sign him. I think everybody's still kind of pissed off at Drew Brees.
Yeah.
So maybe. What do you feel like NBC? Are they going, fuck, man, we already signed that contract with him in 2 years?
Yeah, I know. We're going to get anybody to watch this?
Yeah. I think most people forgot about it already.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 days.
Yeah. What about, would it be crazy to see him in Minnesota when Kirk's contract's up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't see them re-signing Kirk because he really hasn't done anything for him.
Well, he got a playoff win.
Finally, after 4 fucking
now
years.
He's primetime Kirk Cousins.
He hasn't won a primetime game.
Yeah. I mean, it was, middle of the winter. It was kind of getting dark out when that game ended.
Yeah, but seriously, though, I mean, I'm thinking of quarterbacks that are going to be flushed through. Cousins not getting re-signed.
No.
If it is, it's not going to be.
It's for nothing.
It's for nothing.
Which he should be. He's been broken off a couple times.
Yeah,
he's fine.
He'd be all right. Yeah. I mean, it's just people like that. I mean, Dallas. I know that they just signed Andy Dalton, but shit.
Yeah. The bad thing is if Cam's still on the market, he'll be in New England next year. They just can't do it this year.
Yeah.
They
just don't have the money.
They have no money.
Yeah.
They could sign him to a backup contract, which he won't. Isn't that bad if Cam Newton said, "Yeah, I'll come play in New England for $15 million," and them does, hey, we don't have it.
We don't have it.
Like
yeah,
fucking $200,000 left in our salary cap.
Yeah, can't do it. Sorry.
There's just no way they're going with Stidham. There's just no way.
I can't see it. I cannot see it.
But it wouldn't shock me if he still ended up in New England. And
Newton,
keep
you mean?
waiting. Yeah. Keep waiting. Because
Bill's on the phone with him.
If they could get him for 10, they can restructure somebody and find that money.
Yeah.
But just kind of,
Bill's on there
keep
going,
waiting because nobody else is going to do it.
No. Hey, Cam, we're just going to hold off for this year. Then you just come sign with us next year.
No, I think they signed him this year.
That'd be cool.
Hey, Cam, I noticed nobody fucking wants you. I got $5 million. We can sign you on a 2-year, $10 million, 1 year guaranteed. We'll put some bonuses in there. You want to come up here, sling the rock for me?
Now you got Southern.
Would that be funny?
Southern
He
there
did at the end. That'd be funny if Bill Belichick did use that term. I'm gonna sling the rock
for me. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah,
I'd laugh.
Apparently, he is very funny, is what they say.
I mean, I'm sure he is because he's probably just got that dry ass sense of humor that when he says shit, it's just like, oh, okay, and then you laugh.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time talking about Cam Newton just because it's so shocking.
Yeah.
So fucking shocking.
Uh-huh. Oh, goddamn. It's gonna be weird. I mean, not really. It's not like I'm gonna be like stricken by it.
He didn't play last year.
Exactly.
So.
That's why it's not that weird, but it's still weird that he's not on a team. He's not signed by somebody. He's still fucking Cam Newton. That's my thing. I mean,
there's so many shitty teams.
Yes, there are so many shitty teams and so many shitty quarterbacks.
Now, I think a lot of it just being that people are looking at that Trevor Lawrence, and you got Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And some other guys. So I think a lot of guys like, what if we sign Cam Newton and he does just good enough to get like 6 wins? We get nobody.
Yeah.
We get none of the quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. But I see Trevor Lawrence. He could be a bust.
Absolutely.
They all could be. Yeah, exactly. So people are holding out for him. I mean, it could be a bust. Who knows, man? Is he good? For sure. He's fucking awesome. Yeah. But you never know.
No, the best thing for Trevor Lawrence is kind of how the Andrew Luck thing happened.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, say it that way. You gotta assume that Jameis Winston wouldn't do any good.
Yeah.
But it'd be that way, like if Drew Brees got hurt game 1 and New Orleans just fucking wins 2 games because they just can't, and now all of a sudden
Trevor Lawrence
Sean
is there.
Payton's like, hey, here's Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of that.
One of those things. Yeah. It sucked for Jameis.
Yeah. I always thought it'd be funny too if the Colts didn't sign Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
And he just had a really shitty year.
Uh-huh.
And it's like went from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck to
Yeah, to Trevor Lawrence.
You know, like, Jesus Christ, man.
And I only have one Super Bowl.
Yeah. Because of an onside kick.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But, oh, yeah, it's, I guess switching gears here. I see some basketball players are already opting out of playing.
Uh-huh. Saw that.
I seen the one guy for the Lakers that opted out. Is he any good?
No, I mean, I think he's like a role guy off the bench.
Point guard, which I think
he might start. I don't know. I don't watch enough NBA.
I mean,
I don't watch the NBA enough to know if he's any good.
Yeah.
I think he's a defender. I think that's why he's on the team.
That tends to matter when it comes playoff time.
Yeah. I saw where one of them was opting out because he just had a kid, and they wouldn't let him bring a kid on.
Yeah, I didn't want to be. Thought it'd be safe.
Yeah, I thought it'd be safe. Which I get that.
Yeah.
Which I feel like with the no family thing, you could probably see a lot of them like that.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, like you're this guy for the Lakers. Like I don't know you, so you're obviously not a star.
Yeah.
You're playing with LeBron.
Yeah.
In a pretty good team. With a chance to win. You're gonna jump out. All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I heard
call you a bitch, but it's kind of a bitch move.
I heard they're trying to sign J.R. Smith. That would be like the first option to sign. Yeah, to replace him.
Probably not a bad option.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can always use a shooter.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then the
he
thing
got fresh off of whooping some guy's ass out in the street.
Yeah, he did. He beat the piss out of that guy. But they were like, oh, the Lakers are thinking about signing J.R. Smith, and then there was a picture of when he forgot the score the last time they were in the finals, and LeBron's yelling at him, and I was like, I remember when he did that, dumbass.
Yeah. He was on McAfee's show, and they talked about that at length.
Yeah.
He said, hey, it happens.
Yeah.
He goes, but you can't say I wasn't trying to do what I thought was right at the time.
Exactly,
it was just,
the wrong
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If he was correct, he did the perfect thing.
Yeah.
I mean, but you didn't. You were still down.
Game was tied. Actually, it was tied, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was tied. They went in overtime.
They lost in overtime.
Yeah. Fuck. Poor guy. Because he hasn't been he's been a pretty solid player for his whole career. I mean, yeah. And then that's what people remember, though. You could be amazing, and then you fuck up really bad one time, and that's the only thing people get you on.
But, he was part of a team that won a championship for Cleveland, and it was a championship they probably shouldn't have won.
No.
Because they weren't the better team.
No. Nope.
And honestly, Kyrie kind of strapped him on his back those last two games anyways, making those shots.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The East had no business being in the finals those 3 years.
No.
Anybody really from the East, those three, compared to what they were playing against. I mean, they should have had an all-Western Conference title.
I don't know why everybody goes to the West. I mean, they got just as many shit. It's not like they have bigger franchises.
Mm-hmm.
They have the same amount.
Yeah.
As far as the East has New York and Boston, you have the Lakers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really all you have, because they can say, well, yeah, but they got Golden State. It's like, yeah. But for until the last 8 years, Golden State was nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody gave a shit.
Nobody gave a flying fuck about the Warriors.
Nobody cared about Portland since the 90s.
Yeah.
Since Clyde the Glad Drexler was on it. But
seriously, though, I mean, I don't know why, but it's stacked. The West is absolutely stacked of
everybody
players.
Wants to go there.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I mean, maybe the time zone. I don't know.
And I was, I'd seen Paul George had said, when he was at the Pacers.
Yeah.
He didn't name the name, but he
did see that.
Where he said a top 3 power forward or whatever wanted to come to Indianapolis, and Indianapolis said, we can't afford him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, get me out of here then, because you don't want to win.
You don't want me to be good. I wonder who that would have been.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, I don't.
I want to see.
Drop names, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Let us all know.
Probably on the team with them now.
I mean, it could be Kawhi. I mean, honestly.
Probably could be.
Yeah.
Because I always thought it'd be fun for guys like that, like, say, the LeBron thing, when they all went to Miami.
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be fun if, those guys got together and were like, Yeah, we're gonna go to Philadelphia.
Yeah,
because they're horrid, and we're gonna go win one there. And we're gonna leave there. and We're gonna go to Indiana.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Just pick the shit teams,
and then see if you can
win.
win.
Go to Phoenix.
Yeah,
Been a contender since Thunder Dan Marley.
Hey, they weren't bad with Steve Nash. Steve Kerr.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire and Sean Marion.
Yeah, they were okay.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't championship.
Yeah,
but
they just couldn't.
Yeah, I liked Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah. I think Grant Hill was on that team, too, for a bit.
Might have been.
Yeah. He still had ankle issues.
Yeah. Bitch.
Dirty bitch.
Dirty bitch.
Put most of your weight on your other foot. Jump off your right foot, asshole.
You had two of them. God.
God.
Bitches. These bitches.
I think that was one of the reasons, like, he went to Phoenix because, like, their training staff was so good.
Oh, okay.
So I think Shaquille O'Neal told him to go there because that's where he went.
Yeah,
and they kind of got him back.
Mm-hmm.
It might have just been that he needed to lose 60 pounds.
I mean, he got real fat there towards the end.
That was what was at the anniversary was yesterday of when he got drafted by the Magic, and you see that of like, man, he was tiny.
Uh-huh.
I mean, for a
7'3",
6'10",
6'10". Shaq's 7'3".
He is not.
He's 7 foot.
No, he's not.
That's. I have a basketball card of Shaquille
I don't
O'Neal,
give
and
a
it
fuck.
says 7'3".
He said on the Howard Stern show that he's not 7 foot.
Oh, okay. He shrunk then.
Because it was one of those things. Now this is years ago, and I could be misremembering what I heard.
Yeah.
Because Howard Stern's like 6'5" or 6'6".
Oh, okay.
And he said, asked Shaq, he goes, now I'm 6'6". Doesn't seem like you're over 7 foot when we stood next to each other. And he says, I'm not. He's like, I'm 6. He's like 6'11".
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is such a thing of like, well, you're 6'2". Probably could have drafted you if you were 6'3".
Yeah.
A fucking inch?
An inch matters to you?
Make that up in a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wish that was true in other things.
Well, you're not a prototypical quarterback height.
Yeah. You're not 6'4".
They always say that. Like, they make it out to be like Drew Brees, like 5'8".
I know.
Like, he's
Can't see over the line.
He's like 6'1".
Yeah.
I mean, it's like.
Exactly. He's over average. I mean,
yeah.
He's not fucking 5'11" back there. Can't see over shit.
Yeah. But it is that thing, though, man. You got to stretch that 6 foot marker.
Uh-huh.
I scrape the 6 foot marker.
Oh, yeah.
If I stand up straight, I'm 6 foot.
I can't even use the hair rule since I don't have much, but.
You don't go off of that. You got to have the arm thing comes out and it touches the top of your head. I do. I'm 6 foot.
6 foot. The last time I was ever measured, I was 6'1 3/4". So I call myself 6'2".
Yeah, give you a little fudge.
Yeah.
I think you should, like, when people are like, "Hey, man, how tall are you?" I think you should give the exact number because I think it's funny. I'm 6'1 3/4". Well, who the fuck measured you? I mean,
the combine measured me.
Yeah, I went to the combine. They had this thing outside for the fans that you could just. Good fight this weekend, though.
Oh yeah, this past weekend?
No,
this coming
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Dustin
Saturday.
Poirier getting back in the ring.
Okay, I know that name.
Dan the Hangman Hooker.
Dan Hooker, huh?
Dan Hooker.
That sounds like an old Western bad guy, doesn't it?
He is. I can't remember if he's. I think he's Australian because he trains with Adesanya, and Adesanya's in New Zealand.
Okay.
So I can't remember if Dan Hooker is New Zealand and trains in Australia, or if he's Australian and trains in New Zealand. I think he's Australian, trains in New Zealand.
I'm not a geographer. Aren't they pretty close together?
Decently close,
okay, yeah.
But they're not the same country.
I know they're not the same country.
They will let you know that.
I know they're not the same country because Australia is a continent and a country, so I understand that, yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, maybe I am a
geographer.
Maybe I am a geographer.
My God.
I'm blushing over here.
But yeah, that's good. I mean, Poirier, his last fight was against Khabib.
Okay, so he lost.
That one in Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm.
But he got submitted like everybody does.
Yeah.
But he had Khabib in trouble.
Oh, yeah?
He had Khabib in a guillotine.
Oh, shit.
And just couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
I mean, but, you know.
That's a tough hold to get him in, too.
Yeah.
That's a tough pin.
I think you might be able to watch that. That should be on ESPN Plus.
Okay.
Should be able to get that one because I think that was after the ESPN thing, so
Gotcha.
that should be on there.
Yeah. But that's a tough pin, though.
Yeah.
Guillotine's a tough one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy pin to do on anybody, especially somebody who's...
Well, you get it. It usually happens to wrestlers.
Okay.
Because you're going for that takedown, your head's around the waist, and if they can get... I mean, it just never happens to Khabib.
Yeah.
I mean, not that...
Never.
I guess you can say it didn't happen because he didn't get choked out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's... It's weird because you got to get in there, and then it's that moving back, and if they can flip over, they're out. I mean, that's... But yeah, he gave him real trouble for a round. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, should be a good... Is it going to be... It's just on...
Yeah, it's just a fight night.
Yeah, cool.
Well, can't remember if it's a fight night, so I don't know if it's on ESPN. Yeah, it must be on ESPN Plus.
That's fine.
Because I think they just say on ESPN. Fight nights are on ESPN Plus. But Hooker is I mean, he's a top 5 guy.
Okay.
He's on that
rise.
He's on that rise.
Cool. I'll definitely watch it then.
And Poirier's a banger.
Okay.
I mean, he just, he'll rip your head off. So, pretty excited for that. I like Dustin Poirier. He's a Louisiana guy.
That Poirier makes sense.
And the Bayou guy.
I wish he had a Bayou accent.
And he's one of those guys, too, that, like, it's nice to see he keeps getting main events and stuff like that because he seems like he's a nice guy. Like, he doesn't talk shit.
Yeah.
It's like he gets called out by this guy, by Hooker. And he's just like, yeah, I got 5 rounds for you.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
See ya. Let me know when the date is. I'll be there.
Yeah.
But that's a tough one for Poirier because I don't know where you go from here.
Okay.
Because you lose your title fight to Khabib. It's the, if you lose to Hooker, you're in that 4-5, so you got some work to get back. But but it's like
if you win, you're still waiting though because you got to have.
If you win, I mean, if he beats Hooker, the only people in front of him are Conor, Gaethje, Khabib, who we already lost to, and then you'd probably still throw Tony Ferguson in there.
Okay,
that's it. And he's fought Ferguson's beat him before.
Okay,
so it's like, man, it's kind of that weird thing of as you get better, it just gets slim pickings
of who you get to fight.
That title fight's in September, so they're on the hook. They seem to want to keep Conor on the bench until after that fight, so you're not fighting him.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess whoever wins this fight's gonna fight Tony Ferguson. Is gonna be my guess.
Yeah. I'd
it's
watch
the only
that
way
fight.
It works out.
I've never watched either of the two fight, but if you say they're good, like they are, I'd watch the Tony Ferguson fight. Just watch each other just beat the fuck out of each other.
Because Hooker does. I've only seen a few of his fights because he's just so young. But Poirier's a banger, and
Ferguson. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean,
you got my attention.
Obviously, Tony beat him, but that it's been years ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
but still, to watch Tony Ferguson just stand in there and fight is just fun anyway.
I think everybody forgets him.
Poirier?
No, Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
It's like, well,
he's really good.
He got beat by Gaethje.
Yeah.
But the guy hadn't lost since like 2011 or some shit like that. He didn't get knocked out.
No. They called
bang.
it.
They had you can go, he lost, but we're gonna forgive him for that loss.
Yeah.
Because you're still Tony Ferguson.
Exactly. You're still a wonderful fighter. And the fact you didn't get knocked out, you already have my vote to go get another fight because
he's the one I wanted to see fight Khabib. I think Gaethje give Khabib some problems, but Ferguson's. Oh, you want to take me down? Okay.
Yeah.
See how that goes for you.
But he won't. That's why I want to see that one too, just because fucking Ferguson won't tap out.
No.
He'll do everything in his power to not tap out.
Well, Ferguson, one of the only guys. Now, obviously, his fight with Gaethje, never went to the ground. But he'll get taken down and then fuck you up from his back.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be bleeding.
Yeah.
Somehow he can power these elbows while laying on his back. Like, you think you're in a good position.
But you're not.
No. You're getting your ass beat, and you're in top position, and then he's going to choke you. Yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah. I like him.
But yeah, I'm pretty pumped up for this fight. So, and it's, being a fight night, it starts at 8.
Yeah. Thank God.
Man, because it'll be Struggle City. Now, I guess that big card that's at Fight Island, that's over in Abu Dhabi. So, I don't know what time that fucking starts. It might start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That might be all right.
Yeah, be okay with
what
that.
These big fights, man, trying to stay up till midnight.
Oh, that last one.
That's a tough time.
That last Gaethje one, that last fight, I was like, okay, that was over. I'm like, oh, it's time to go home.
And I can't plan a nap midday because I tell you, well, I got to take a 3-hour nap so I can stay up for this fight.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take a 3-hour nap and then just fall asleep at the same time I do. I'm like, so I was really tired.
Yeah.
Slept for 18 hours. I needed it.
My body told me to.
Yeah. Guess your body knows what it needs. Yeah. I mean, that's, I'm excited for the UFC coming forward, but it's like still so far off.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Well, I'm excited.
It's August.
Well, I'm
it's still a
excited
month and a half.
for this one, and then I just want to know what happens next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm a sequel guy, so I like to know when that sequel's coming out. You know what I'm saying? When these fights are done, tell me who the fuck's fighting next immediately.
Yeah.
So I have something to look forward for. Don't leave us.
That's a bad one because Khabib coming off of that off of Ramadan is like September before that fight's going to happen. Of like, it seems like we're waiting forever.
Yes.
And then they're sitting Conor on the shelf, and the guy wants to fight.
Yeah.
And maybe give that to us
because it's going to make you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because it's Conor McGregor.
Well, we're going to miss the live gate. Oh, you think all those people that pay $10,000 a ticket aren't going to fucking buy a pay-per-view?
Exactly, dipshit. Use your fucking head. God.
Dana.
Yeah, Dana.
Fucking scared of Dan?
Yeah, you fucking...
What happens?
Egg-shaped head motherfucker.
Dan Le Batard slaps, knocks your fucking block off.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's nothing to fucking talk about.
There's nothing to talk about
sports
sports-wise.
haven't happened.
It's kind of a sport. Movie-wise, I watched that Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, it's a good movie, isn't it?
Great movie.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
I mean, hell, I didn't know any of that stuff. Obviously, I knew Carroll Shelby was. Shelby
Motors,
Mustang, and I knew you see some of those auction shows that you see the actual Shelby Cobras from his original that go for
millions,
stupid amounts of money. Yeah, it was a good ass movie.
Yeah, I'm a big Christian Bale fan, so I mean that's
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's wonderful. Yeah,
that whoever played Christian Bale's wife.
Yeah, good looking lady. Yeah,
I mean something about her, kind of had that mom vibe kind of thing. In the 70s or 60s, whatever the hell it was.
That is.
I just like the I want to know, I want to hope that that's true. And, I looked it up on Wikipedia, and they said that was kind of like them calling him the Deuce.
Oh, yeah.
Henry Ford the second, who is not Henry Ford's child. It's actually his grandchild. Like, they call him the Deuce.
Yeah.
I'm like, feels made up.
Yeah.
Or it feels like he gave himself that nickname.
Yeah, call me the Deuce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the Punisher.
Oh,
was
yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
Played Lee
John
Iacocca.
Bernthal. Yep.
It was kind of basically the Mustang guy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wanted to strangle the fucking other guy, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was trying to make all the decisions and fuck over the driver, and technically did.
Yes, he did.
I had to look that up, too, that really happened.
Oh, really?
That's how that happened.
Oh, okay.
They all came across that line, and he ended up not winning because of that.
Oh.
Like, oh, yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Like,
fuck.
What a fuck over that was to that guy. I mean, he set the track record like fucking 9 times.
Uh-huh.
Sons of bitches.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a super good movie.
I did like it. I haven't really watched that many movies lately.
Not been a lot on. I mean, I've been flipping back to HBO, but they've been putting some shit, because every Saturday night they get a new movie. And it's like, well, I never even heard of this fucking thing. I mean, what is this?
Did the Snyder cut get released of the Justice League?
Oh, that's like 2021.
Oh, really? Okay.
They had to finish it.
Did you see the news?
Like $30 million.
Did you see the news about it? That Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern character makes a cameo in it?
Oh, really?
Yes.
What if I think they could bring that back.
They for sure could. It wasn't that bad of a movie. It got shitty reviews. Don't get me wrong. It could have done better, but it wasn't that bad of a movie.
But I think the way he's done it with Deadpool, if you take the Green Lantern and let it kind of be like that because he was
Yes.
dick.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
in the first one, I think you'd have something there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I think where they lost everybody was the villain.
That's exactly
It's
what
just
happened.
the guy.
The guy was a bad
it was
villain.
a shitty character.
He just became this big blob of nothing.
Yeah. Why don't we not pick that to
guy.
start with?
Yeah. Why don't they fight in space like normal, like Green Lantern shit, you know?
Yeah, it's like, well, we were talking about last week. I think you said, like, in the Batman, they're going to have the new Batman. It's a bunch of, like, you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
All the
villains are in the movie, but they're not all the villains. They just kind of touch on.
But, yeah, for sure, don't have your first villain be somebody that's not, like, a person, like.
Exactly.
Like, it's like a gaseous kind of something that eats the universe.
With a face.
And the way they did is, you know, like his head kept growing. And like, okay.
Gross.
Because what it reminded me of is what's that brain thing from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Like, okay, this is what we're doing?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've still watched the movie multiple times.
I've seen it a bunch, I mean, it's on TV every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they leave you hanging because the guy gets, like, whatever, the hatred ring or whatever.
Yeah. Sinestro or Sinestro.
Like, so you left us hanging of what probably would have been a superior villain.
Yeah.
In the way it should have been.
Exactly. That should have been the first villain. That the only villain that anybody ever knows of Green Lantern should have been the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only villain I know of the Green Lantern is that Sinestro or whatever.
What they should have done was you'd have the blob thing, whatever the hell you want to call it. Don't have him be the main villain.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd
be like his first test.
Yeah. Have him win that fight like you think that's the end of the movie. But it's not.
No.
This guy shows up and kicks his ass.
Exactly.
Now we're set up for movie number two.
God, we should fucking write movies.
I think we should too.
I'd write a movie.
I mean, for sure have Captain Marvel just come in and fucking win.
Exactly. I mean,
Samuel L. Jackson slow rolling that fucking pager.
Motherfucker.
I'm going to wait till I'm half ash before I send this. I think it's getting serious now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, well, hell, I mean, you remember what they did with Deadpool, because the original Deadpool
sucked.
In Wolverine movie was like,
weird.
Man, they really fucked that up.
They didn't even he couldn't even open his mouth.
No, sewed his mouth shut.
Yeah.
Even sword hands.
The hell?
Didn't make any sense.
Didn't make any sense. And then you killed him.
Yeah, then you killed him.
Then you killed him.
Like, well, you introduced a character and then
you just cut his head off.
Got rid of him.
Yeah.
It was like that the third Spider-Man in the Tobey Maguire era.
Yeah.
Of like you had Venom and the Sandman, and neither one of them got any screen time.
No.
Like, the Sandman's a very important villain.
Yes.
And you did nothing.
Did nothing with him. You focused on Tobey Maguire's transition of how he went from a nerd to what he thought was cool.
Cool, yeah. Snapping his fingers.
And moving his hips.
Yeah.
Apparently that's cool in the
Watch me dance.
Yeah. That's something cool in the fucking 40s.
That's the other thing. I'm like, dude, you're not good at dancing.
No.
At all.
And you're the perfect Spider-Man because you're a fucking dork.
Yeah.
You don't be cool.
It is always a thing of like, you talk about that, the way they keep rebooting.
Yeah.
Of, who's your Spider-Man? Obviously mine was Tobey Maguire.
Same here.
Because that's
the one I went to the theaters to watch it. No, too.
But who's your Batman?
I mean, I got the VHS tape from like my 5th birthday one time of the, Michael Keaton one.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I have the VHS
like
still.
Michael Keaton's my Batman.
I mean, but I would say, I wouldn't call him my Batman because he was only in 2 fucking movies.
Right.
But I wouldn't call him my Batman. I would say Christian Bale's my Batman.
Yeah.
Just because.
I'm not saying who's your favorite Batman.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm just saying it's just kind of that
I wasn't born in 89 or 90 or whenever it came out, so I would say more Christian Bale's probably my Batman. If anybody, probably Val Kilmer's my Batman. But
yeah. Nipples on his suit for some fucking reason.
Weird ass shit.
But yeah, see, Michael Keaton's mine because I'm like 8-9 years old when that comes out. And I'd never seen it. You'd only seen Batman cartoons. I'd never made.
Yeah.
They had the TV show, but that was, bad.
Uh-huh. I was like 10 when the Batman Begins came out.
Oh, then yeah.
So
then
yeah,
Christian
that would
Bale's
be
your
my Batman. Yes.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. I mean, that came.
Yeah, but I remember getting the VHS tape for a Christmas gift and we watched it as soon as we were done opening up gifts. I mean, I loved it.
What are you?
Uh-huh.
I'm Batman. The first time you hear that, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Ever
And
Dance
then
with the
Christian Bale made it to the point of, hey, you better make that like a voice modulator, change your voice because this isn't a car.
Yeah. Ever Dance with the Devil in the Pale Moonlight?
There
that's
you go.
a great fucking
Yeah.
line. I love it.
Yeah, Prince singing in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a damn good movie. The second one was,
I didn't like
okay.
the villain. I didn't like Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
It went too far of like, because the
Him like eating the fish and shit was weird.
Of like you're the Penguin, but
You're
like,
also
it's kind of based off of just being a fat guy that wears a tuxedo with a
exactly.
monocle.
Not an actual penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like your hands are fucked up and you bled green.
Yeah.
Of like, well, Batman's thing was like his villains weren't like super. They're super villains, but they're not like
exactly.
Marvel characters.
Yeah, they don't have
like,
superpowers. They're
just assholes.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they like crime. That's why I liked in the TV show Gotham that the way they portrayed him.
Yeah.
He had like the penguin feet, and that was his penguin-esque. His feet were like duck-footed.
No,
so he waddled when he waddled. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
He was more of a mastermind. Of
exactly.
Yeah, the Danny DeVito one was just like...
It's weird.
And I didn't like... It seemed when they started introducing like Michelle Pfeiffer and Catwoman and all that stuff of like, hey,
Batman.
Want to watch Batman? Like you're taking Batman airtime and giving to these other fucking people I don't want to see.
I know.
Let's just keep doing Batman.
Yeah.
And then the whole George Clooney.
Yeah.
And then they introduced Robin.
Yeah.
And Alicia Silverstone plays Batgirl.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden Alfred just making suits.
Yeah, I know.
Just giving them away.
Giving them away
like,
to people. And
like
then
he's a technological genius.
Yeah. I did. I liked, was it Batman Forever with the Riddler, Jim Carrey?
Yeah, that's
I like
Val
that
Kilmer.
one. I know, that's why I would say Val Kilmer. I like that one.
It was a George Clooney one that got really cartoonish.
Was that the one with Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that was
like,
good.
Hey.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I'm going to freeze you. That was my best Arnold.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Hey, we didn't need that joke.
Was Mr. Freeze in that one?
Was that Val Kilmer's?
That was Val Kilmer's.
That was Val Kilmer's.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then they had that Poison Ivy lady too in that.
That was in that one, yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like.
And Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Tom Hardy is my Bane.
Exactly.
I'm not going to claim that son of a bitch.
Yes.
I don't understand. Like, I know they did that, which I've never seen, the Venom movie.
Oh, really?
Tom Hardy.
It's wonderful.
I don't even know what it's on. What streaming service? I've just
I don't think it's on streaming service. I mean, it might be on Prime now.
I've just never caught it.
I just watched it on like the illegal way.
Doing that of like, I for sure would love to watch a Bane movie.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Before.
Like
you just do it right before he gets to Gotham.
Yeah, exactly.
Lead up to his life.
Lead up to the life before he's on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like strawberries? That's still my favorite cut of that. Yeah, I'd say, then other than that, I mean, there was such a gap in Superman movies.
I know.
You know, Christopher Reeves.
Yeah. Those were good
That was
ones.
before my time.
Yeah, I know. I watched those.
I mean, when I was a kid, he couldn't hardly walk.
Yeah.
He couldn't walk.
Gene Hackman being fucking Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Great Lex Luthor.
I know he was.
Great
He
Lex
was.
Luthor. But
and then you had that terrible one in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
God, that was
like,
bad.
More of a, like, basically Superman's deadbeat fucking dad.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's kind of how that came off. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. But I like the one with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know a lot of people got shitty that, you know, Superman murders somebody.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a good way to take it.
I like
it. He had to make the decision. You could tell it hurt him.
Yeah.
He didn't want to kill the guy.
Yeah.
Had to kill the guy.
Huh. I don't know why people don't like when superheroes kill people.
It's what they should do.
They should do. That way they don't have to worry about them anymore.
They keep putting the Joker in them in the
I know, it's
fucking Arkham, and they keep escaping and causing havoc. They for sure keep murdering people.
Yeah. Probably should just kill them.
Well, if I'd have killed him, 37,000 people would still be alive because the Joker just murdering people forever. Blew up a whole fucking hospital.
Yep.
You tell me they got everybody out?
No.
They didn't get Harvey out. They didn't give a shit about him.
Yeah.
I mean, he got himself out.
Kinda.
Well, yeah, he shows up at the end.
Well, they didn't. Batman got him out. Remember, he showed up to that hospital. He had to choose.
No, that wasn't that point. He
was that
had
point?
to choose when they were at the barrels.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he got his face.
That's how he got his face. I see. Yeah, they did get Harvey out or himself or whatever.
That was one too. Like you didn't need to kill him off.
Yeah.
Like you took a great villain and you killed him off after 10 minutes of screen time.
And Aaron Eckhart would have been a wonderful Two-Face.
Yeah.
He would have been. I mean.
Yeah. Well, here's my problem. Oh, because that was the second Michael Keaton. Two-Face came in. Tommy Lee Jones.
That was Val Kilmer.
Or was that Val? Oh, no.
That's like the one movie. There's like 7 of them.
Yeah, that was the Val Kilmer. Because in the Michael Keaton one, Harvey Dent was black.
Yeah.
And they came back and Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face.
Harvey
like,
Dent. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Change that one up.
They fired the casting person.
Must have. Yeah, I don't think any other superheroes. I don't have a Superman just because they went 30 fucking years without making a movie.
I know. Yeah.
And now they just pump out shit ones.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's one thing. Like, you start looking at DC and Marvel of like, hey, DC, you have like the greatest character.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can't make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Marvel's over here with their fucking B Squad.
Yeah. Iron Man was not even a thing of Marvel.
He did $1 billion with Black Panther.
Yeah.
Most people didn't even know who that was.
I know. Yeah. Crazy.
Phenomenal movie.
Wonderful
Phenomenal movie.
Great movie. I loved it.
Ready for the second one if they can ever film.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if Wakanda's open or they got shut down from COVID.
Well, they got that dome.
That's right.
They're
They
fine.
do. Yeah, they're fine. They're good.
They're living good.
Yeah,
living
they're fine.
large.
Yeah. Wakanda.
Probably, Thor lose all that weight when he comes back in. He probably caught the COVID,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Puked up some pounds. He's back in shape. Fat Thor is the greatest.
Fat Thor is the greatest.
Yeah. I don't have a lot else to talk about,
I
man.
have nothing else
We
to
really
talk
trailed
about.
off
I
about
know we
movies.
did.
I'm sure a lot of people shut this shit off a long fucking time ago.
I'm sure they did.
We're going to have to start. I'm not watching NASCAR. I know golf has been happening, but it hadn't been great.
No.
Koepka pulled out of the tournament this week because his caddy tested positive.
Yeah.
Thought that was the right thing to do.
If we start talking about NASCAR and golf, we'd lose followers anyway.
I'm not talking about NASCAR. I mean, at least I'm in the golf business. I'll talk about golf, but not, I'm not going to spend any time on
You're
it.
kind of in the NASCAR business. I mean, you drive, to and from
I drive
work.
a vehicle.
Yeah.
Sometimes I turn left.
Yeah, exactly. You're good. You're NASCAR.
Yeah. I like to bump drift behind or bump draft.
Behind somebody.
Save the gas mileage, know. Just go up and tap them. Just let you know I'm here. Save a little fuel mileage. All right, man, let's get the fuck out of here.
All righty. Wideside.